You want to know how to become financially independent in your 20s. Unfortunately, we haven't learned this habit when we were younger. That's why we struggle to become financially independent during our whole life. So if you want to become financially independent, make sure to watch the video until the end. Hello, I'm Sam Fortes. If you are new here, click the video above. Let's get right into it. But what is financial independence? That's a great question. In short, financial independence is not having to rely on others to meet your financial needs. Another definition for financial independence is this: having enough income to pay your living expenses for the rest of your life without having to work again. It's like having income for life. The first habit to become financially successful, or if you like independent in your 20s, is to develop the right skills and qualities. Why is this habit so important? It is important because not having the right skills and qualities will definitely jeopardize your chances of becoming financially successful. After studying very successful people like millionaires, billionaires, and many other financially independent people, I've learned that all these people have one thing in common. They have some qualities such as a burning desire mindset. They have grit, which is related to passion and perseverance to succeed. They have focus, commitment, and execution. Now, execution here is related to the ability to execute your financial intention and see it through from the start to the end. What about the skills to develop financial independence? The first skill I would recommend you to develop financial independence is to set financial goals. By simply writing down your goals, you will increase your chances of reaching them. In fact, in one study carried out in California, USA, people who recorded their goals and sent weekly updates to a friend had 43% more chances of achieving them when compared with someone who just keep talking about their goals. You can set short-term goals, mid-term goals, as well as long-term goals. Because if you do so, you'll be one step closer of becoming financially secure and independent. However, if you want to have even more chances of achieving financial independence, I would highly recommend you to start using the smarter goal setting system to set goals. The smarter goal setting system stands for specific, measurable, actionable, risky, time-cued and triggered, exciting, and relevant. This means that if you don't have a smarter target, I can predict with 100% accuracy and say actually with certainty that you won't become financially independent in your 20s. The second skill I wish I knew when I was younger is budgeting. So if you really want to become financially independent in your 20s, I think you should take a hard look at your income and expenses and then create a budget plan. A budget plan will help you decide when and how to spend your money, and as well as give you the power to decide where your money goes. For example, you can also use some budgeting tools such as Mint, Personal Capital, and YNAB. Why? Well, these budgeting tools not just help you to become debt-free, but also to reach your financial independence goal much faster. In terms of Mint, I can tell you that Mint is one of the best budgeting tools. It allows you to synchronize your data, and also you can track your spending habits in real time. In terms of Personal Capital, although the app is free, they will try to sell you financial services. So be aware of that. And then you have YNAB, which stands you need a budget. This is a budgeting software that allows you to set up and track budgets on any device. It also allows you to synchronize your bank accounts easily to the app. The second habit to become financial independent in your 20s is to develop a financial freedom fund. A financial freedom fund is where you create a saving account to pay yourself first. The richest man in Babylon, which is regarded as a masterpiece of individual monetary advice, the author George Clason talks about the principle of paying yourself first as the key to building financial independence and prosperity. So how does the pay yourself first principle actually works? The way this works is this. When you have money coming in from a job or from a side hustle income or business, don't pay your bills first and yourself last. This is a big mistake. Many people, including myself, used to do that when I was younger. And I would tell you that if you do this, you will always be poor or financially stressed. So the only way to become financially independent in your 20s is to make saving a priority. To always pay yourself first instead of paying yourself last. Always take care of yourself first and your bills last. The thing is, you can have your savings, you can have a percentage of your income, let's say 20% of your income, automatically taken from your bank account, and this income will be put into a saving account via automatic transaction or transfer. This method makes saving easy and automatically because you don't have to do it yourself. And actually, if you do it, you will tend to forget. But when you have the system to do it automatic for you, it's much easier and you don't have to worry about anything. So this is the second habit to become financially independent in your 20s, which is to develop the right qualities and skills. So make sure you follow them. The third step to become financially independent in your 20s is to create multiple sources of income. Can you answer this question? How many sources of income do you think a millionaire have? That's right, they have 7 sources of income. So how many sources of income do you have? 1, 2, 3, how many? Go on, just leave me a comment below. On average, millionaires have 7 sources of income, while middle class and lower class people only have 1 source of income, which is also called earned income or income from a job. For example, millionaires have earned income. This is the first income they have, which is called earned income, or also called active income, which is income from a job. Basically, they trade their time for money. That's what we do, isn't it? If we don't work, we don't get money. So we have to trade our time for income. They also may have what they call interest income, which is the income they get when they lend money to other people. For example, they may lend money to entrepreneurs and to business owners, and then they get a fee. They also may have profit income, also called business income. They also have, for example, dividend income, which is income from stocks and shares. At the moment, I have 3 sources of income, and I'm just getting started. Okay, I'm just on the beginning of becoming financial independent. What about you? How many sources of income do you have? Again, leave me a comment below. Let's see, I can help you to get at least 2 sources of income, and then slowly you can create 1, 2, 3, and so on. It's not going to be easy, but who says it's going to be easy? Nobody. You have to put the work, the hard work, because life is not easy, life is hard. These are the 3 habits to become financially independent in your 20s. Do you want to know how to create multiple sources of income? Then